damaging that, and it's making the frontal lobe deteriorate. Okay, so in summary, when you think about your frontal lobe, and this is the important part, you're telling a part of your brain to think about yourself. I'm going to say that again, and I want you to write that down. When you think about your frontal lobe, when you think about your frontal lobe, you're telling a part of your brain, you're telling a part of your brain to think about yourself. And no, she doesn't really need to be driving because she was never a good driver. She's always getting a speeding ticket. So no, she definitely doesn't need to still be driving. So I'm going to say that again. When you think about your frontal lobe, you're telling a part of your brain to think about yourself. Personal accountability is all about you. You're saying, I'm thinking about me. This is where people say, I love myself. This was my self-confidence is. And all. Okay, well, what deposits are you putting into your frontal lobe? Your frontal lobe is one of the most important sections of your brain. It controls and manages many abilities that you use throughout everyday life. It controls and manages many abilities that you use throughout your everyday life. That's why my tagline is, it's in your daily, because it is in your daily. It's not in an event calendar. It's not in your monthly. It's not in your annually. It's in your daily. It's also home to the areas that control your personality, your feelings, your judgment, and more, as I mentioned before. So when you find yourself in situations where you are not being yourself, you are not in your frontal lobe, you are in your amygdala, and it is conformity bias. You are conforming to the people around you. So in order for you to be the real you, which is real leadership, you got to be in your frontal lobe. That's where your personality is, you, who you are yourself. And that's why today's PA and the real leader brain are about self, because this is where you is, all about you. So you start thinking about you and your brain says, oh, okay, I'm going to prioritize that. You must be in your frontal lobe. You must be here for you, because that's where you are, up and through here. And remember, this is 25 to 40% of your brain up here. So when you start ignoring that, you're going to be down here in the limbic system, which is the nervous system, and you're going to have a hijacked amygdala. And that's why you can't. If you look and they say, where's Waldo? Where's the real you? Where's the real you? So take some neural pathways and get your butt back up in here and go back and find your real self. And caring for your frontal lobe and getting treatment for conditions that affect it can make a big difference in how it works and contributes to your life. Okay. So there are certain things that you don't need. Your wisdom teeth, your appendix. You don't need them. You can live with an artificial heart, one lung, one kidney, a lot of things you can do without. You know what you can't live without? A fully functioning, high functioning frontal lobe. So everything that you put in here and in here is going to show up or not show up in here. And you're going to have an atrophied brain, and your working memory is going to be stiff. So then you're going to live in the limbic system, over process that. I'm so stressed out. I'm so stressed out. You know why you're so stressed out? Because you using the wrong damn part of your brain. Guess where stress ain't at? Did I mention stress? Did I mention stress when I'm talking about the frontal lobe? No, because that's how you process what's happening. So how this works is, in your limbic system, there is the amygdala that does a fight or flight, and the hippocampus is there supporting it. And so what happens is something is initiated. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Amygdala says, wait a minute, that was dangerous. Stop what you're doing. Shuts off the frontal lobe and says fight or flight. Do we need to protect ourselves? And then because you then are using your frontal lobe still, you say, nope, that's not a real threat. No saber-toothed tiger. That's what's called a false positive. Come on back and let's continue to do what we're doing. But everybody is living in a hijacked amygdala state. Everything is this. So you wake up every day seeking comfort. You wake up every day seeking comfort instead of learning, instead of having a novice brain. So you want to get promoted at work, but you can't because you got to learn a new system. And you ain't learned shit since you finished school. You put your thinking cap right there on the shelf with your diploma, so your dumb ass can't think straight. So now you're just like, well, no, I don't want it. It's okay. I like where my desk is. I like doing this, and I'm comfortable. So as soon as you say, I'm comfortable, guess where you are? You left here. Because this is where logic and reasoning and risk taking and learning and growth and development is. So as soon as you say comfort, skirt, you are now in the amygdala, and you are now seeking safety, and you are afraid of something.